so beautiful, man. Like I can listen to her all day, and I won't even notice the time go past me. Like. Welcome back to another reaction video on our channel. The track we're going to take a look at today is by none other than GIGI DE LANA and the GIGIVIBES band members John, LA, Jake, and Romeo. Name of the track is Yesterday When I Was Young, and the original artist is Glenn Campbell. All right, it's been highly requested. Let's get into it. That was so beautiful. I love the sound of the violin. Like, I don't know, there's something about it like that immediately like evokes melancholy. Like, it's like the sound like brings out like deep sadness for me. Like, it evokes deep sadness for me along with loneliness. I don't know why. It's just such a beautiful sound.
Yesterday, when I was young, the taste of life was sweet, like rain upon my tongue. I teased at life as if it were a foolish game, the way an evening breeze would tease a candle flame. The thousand dreams I dreamed, the splendid things I planned, I always built to last on weak and shifting sand. I lived by night and shunned the naked light of day, and only now I see how the years have run away. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung, so many wild pleasures that lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see.
Yo, so see, oh my god, you remember we were talking about Buddha, right? And I was telling you guys about Daryl, right? Oh, Daryl is like the most like technical singer, but he doesn't bring out emotion as much as the other two singers, right? The reason I brought that up is because Gigi, right? She is so effortless when it comes to like evoking emotions out of you. Like, she just like she rides the vibe, like she rides into the song, like and then she's out of the song. Like, it's I don't know, it's because the violin set the tone, right? It set the vibe of the song. It set it, because if you listen to the lyrics, right, it's very reminiscent, and you reminiscent only when you miss something, only when you feel lonely, and only when you're feeling like overjoyed. You know what I'm saying? There's only very few instances where you reminisce, right? and and the violin sets the tone, and then she just immediately like pulls you in from the first word. And that's it's super impressive, super impressive. Like, and like she's doing all of that so effortlessly while delivering some of the best like vocal tones that you can hear anywhere in the world. Like she, it's great, it's great. It's just like she's everything. She looks gorgeous too, like, you know.
Songs that waited to be sung, so many wild pleasures that lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refused to see. I ran so fast that time, and the youth at last ran out, and I never stopped to think what life was all about. And every conversation that I can recall concerned itself with me and nothing else at all. Yesterday, the moon was blue, and every crazy day brought something new to do. And I used my magic age as if it were a wand, and never saw the waste and emptiness beyond. The game of love I played with arrogance and pride, and every flame I lit so quickly died. The friends I made all seemed somehow to drift away, and only I am left on stage to end the play. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see. There are so many songs in me that won't be sung, 'cause I feel the bitter taste of tears upon my tongue. And the time has come for me to pay for yesterday when I was young. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see. Yesterday, when I was young, there were so many songs that waited to be sung. So many wild pleasures lay in store for me, and so much pain my dazzled eyes refuse to see.
Before we get into that, I have so much to say. Like, I wanted to pause a long time ago, but I couldn't. Like, I just could not do it. Like, so there was this line in there where it goes. Like, obviously it's a classic. I've heard it before, but like, she made me like get stuck in there. There was a line where it goes like, "There's so many songs in me that won't be sung because I have a bitter taste on my tongue." Like, oh my god, that line is so crazy. Like, I've never like thought about that line much, you know. I didn't have like enough life experience to even think about it like that. Like, there's so much melody in you, there's so much music in you, you know. every emotion comes out of music, right? Like every emotion comes out as music as well. And like there's so many songs left in me that won't be sung. God, that is so deep. And there was a moment where I got lost in the music. Like I was just closing my eyes and I was just lost. And then like, oh, what am I doing? Why do I have my eyes closed? And then I opened my eyes and she was there. That's that thing about Gigi, right? You can enjoy her music, you can enjoy her voice with your eyes closed. Like when you're not watching a video or whatever, you can just listen to her voice like on the headphones or whatever. But then like you're missing out on the visuals. She has everything. Like it's crazy. And there's another part where she said, "My dazzled eyes won't see the pain." Oh my god! And she looks dead in the camera, like, bro. I'm telling you, she's special, bro. Like she's crazy special. Like she's super, super, super special. So beautiful, man. Like I can listen to her all day, and I won't even notice the time go past me. Like just glorious. Was such a dope performance. Yo, the band. What? Who are you guys, man? Why are you so good, bro? That violin and the guitar, like the electric guitar, like the lead guitar, like what was that? Like the lead guitar person, like he did something which reminded me of a ukulele, like bro, what the hell, bro? They're just an amazing group overall, right? Like it's hard to ignore them. Like it's hard to ignore anybody in the group, but like Gigi's like star quality is so massive. Like she just she does everything. She's just a treat. She's a treat. Like she literally is a treat. Like she's like man, she's like those rainbows, bro. She's like a double rainbow, so rare. Like I don't know what to say. It was such a dope performance, and I don't know. You guys need to tell me, what did you guys think about this song when you first heard it? How did it make you feel? And what did you guys think about this performance? And as usual, please join our Discord. Please follow me on other social media platforms, and please share our content to your friends and family. I will see you guys in a little bit with another video.